Hey guys, what's up? It's Teeds here. Welcome to last episode of this season, the off season that we're going to go through right now. But before we jump into that, if you do enjoy the episode, please smash that like button. If you are new to the channel and think this series has what it takes to possibly make it to a national championship, please subscribe. But other than that, guys, let's get into it right now. So for starters, we are going to take a look at all of our players leaving, and fortunately for us, they are all seniors. We have one transfer that was a freshman, didn't get any playing time, but other than that, we cannot call anybody back this year for us. So let's also check out the draft results, see who we had drafted. How many do you guys think? 5, 6? 0. 0 players drafted. Does not surprise me because we had no one that was really good. The only 2 players that we had that were really good were on offense and defense, Brantley Jackson as well as Vance Walker, but they were only freshmen. So no one in the draft class taken this year. But I guess there's also some recruiting that goes on in the offseason as well, as we are trying to get Steve Higdon, a 6'8" middle linebacker who we're in one recruiting battle with, and it looks like a recruit that is a tight end had locked us out, but is not the biggest deal. So taking a look at some of the other players that we're trying to get to, we have 10,000 points to guarantee us a couple more players. So I'm doing my best using all these points to make sure that we get them. And take a look at who we picked up. We got Brandon Reed, 72 running back, has committed to the team, as well as a 68 right tackle, which is huge, as well as that Steve Higdon, we got him, and another left end at 68 overall. So we got 4 other guys, plus a couple guys that aren't really going to play that strong safety, and the lower the rating, they're really not going to have a chance. But now we're going to do some position changes here. So the only big position change that we really had as a team, we took our backup free safety and we made him a cornerback. And when we did that, that really boosted our cornerback stats. As you guys will see it here in a little bit, I'm just going through, seeing if I'm able to swap anyone else out, because honestly, our offensive line is terrible. And I'm trying to do the best that we can to make sure it's as even and as best as possible. And this is also before the training results. So here we go, it's cornerbacks. Our best cornerback is a 69 overall. And excuse me, it's a free safety. Free safety is the guy. So we changed the free safety, and look, he's a 71 now overall. But take a look at our training results now. Just ridiculous stats here. As you see, Franklin went up +4, Felder +4. Everyone on the quarterback side went +4, so that is huge for us. Jackson went up +6. Our backup running back went +5, making him a 75, which was sweet. Taking a look at our wide receivers now, everyone at least a +4. Vickers, who was 74, 71 for Espinoza, 69 for Pino, and we our receiving core looks a lot better now. Tight end, on the other hand, is very thin. Offensive line getting a little bit better, still in the 60s, but our best player that we have there is our center. That is a senior, but it is a bummer because he is a senior and he can't get any better after that. Other than that, though, we had a lot of good guys that got better. Our right end is now a 76, 71 from last year. Defensive tackles got a little bit better. I really like this just because it shows that your players can get better significantly, and that will basically boost our crap out of our squad because of how bad they were last year, as our best linebacker was 78 overall. And look at our corners now. We have 3 corners over 70. I don't think we had any last year, which will make it a little bit easier to guard that passing attack. And a lot of our guys are over 90, 92, 90, 93. As Vance Walker, you see here, went +3. I don't know why he was at 89, but he's not. He was an 85 when I created him, and even our kicker got +2. But that's all for that, guys. Now we're just going to be cutting a couple players here, and basically I'm looking for the lowest of the low, as it's really not too tough. I mean, unfortunately, I could not get rid of any of these fullbacks at 43 overall. Like, they're really not going to help me out at all. So I had to take out a couple wide receivers, or one wide receiver, excuse me, that was not cutting it, as well as a right guard who I got rid of too, and a right end. So now we're going to take a look at the recruiting board, because that is one of the things that we need to make sure that we step it up on this year. Trying to get some better recruits, a little bit better than last year. As we set it up right now, our team needs our middle linebacker, tight end, and what are the other ones? I forget off the top of my head, but I'm definitely going to make sure we get our defensive tackle. I want our defense to be the key of our team, because that defense wins championships, and that is what we need here. As you see, there was a 5-star recruit there, Daquan Foster, who looks like an absolute beast. He's from Richmond, Virginia, which is huge, and he's an 81 overall. And now I'm just going through and scouting all these players to see who can actually become a stud and who is someone that I want to go for and someone that I don't want to go for. So before we do that and actually put the actual points to the people, what we're going to do here is take a look at our schedule. We already have an A strength of schedule, so we are just going to we're going to go up against Mississippi State. I'm excited for this. This will be like our first SEC game that we play against, and that is going to start the year at home against Mississippi State. And then we're going to have later in the year, we're going to set this one up against Arkansas State. So this is going to be our schedules. We start off with Mississippi State. We have a bye right before the big game is Florida State. Then at Clemson, Boston College, North Carolina, Virginia, Pittsburgh, Georgia Tech, who killed us, Duke, Miami, Virginia Tech, Arkansas State, as well as the conference. And let's take a look now at the preseason polls. Last year, I believe we were 110 or 109. We jumped about 35 spots to 73 as we are C's across the board except for special teams, and we moved up prestige 1 extra star. So overall, we're 74. I think last year we were in the 60s. So this is a huge boost for our squad, and I'm really hoping that this helps us take it to the next level, get our first bowl appearance, because that would be awesome. As we take a look at our All-Americans, we had one guy, Vance Walker, as a returner. Didn't have any punt returns for, touchdowns or any big returns, but he is an All-American, preseason All-American, All-ACC second-team returner. So I thought that was pretty cool. Wanted to show you guys that. But that is going to do it for the episode. I'm going to leave it right here. First week we come up against Mississippi State. It is going to be a fun one. Hope you guys can enjoy it with me with it. Our first SEC opponent, our first home game of the year, high expectations, hoping to obliterate them. Please join me with the journey, guys, and I will see you next time. I am out. Peace.